Ezekiel sees God's plans for a new house. It had been 14 years since Jerusalem had been destroyed, and Ezekiel had been a captive in Babylon for 25 birthdays. 25! During this time, God had shown Ezekiel many things. Ezekiel had seen amazing creatures with wings and flying wheels, and he had seen the glory of God twice. And one time, a hand from heaven snatched Ezekiel by the hair and carried him between heaven and earth, where he saw many amazing things, including the glory of God leaving the temple. But the things God is about to show Ezekiel are some of the most incredible to me. One day, God grabbed hold of Ezekiel and took him high up on a mountain. Up there, Ezekiel saw a man whose face was shining like glowing bronze. The shining man was holding two things in his hand, a linen cord and a measuring stick. The man told Ezekiel, "Watch closely, listen carefully. Remember everything I show you so that you can tell everybody about everything you've seen." So Ezekiel watched closely and listened carefully. The man showed Ezekiel a house, a temple. But this was not the old temple that Nebuchadnezzar had destroyed 14 years earlier. No, this was different, bigger, and better. The man started measuring the temple with his measuring stick, showing Ezekiel the exact size of each part, measuring the walls, measuring the porches, measuring the doorways in and the doorways out, measuring the rooms, measuring the closets, measuring the windows, measuring the altar, measuring everything. Ezekiel wrote down all the measurements. One thing Ezekiel surely noticed right away was the size difference compared to the house that Solomon had built. Now, Solomon had built a big and beautiful house for God, but this new house was breathtakingly big, stupendous, colossal, huge. And do you remember long ago how God had shown Moses the blueprint for the tabernacle with all those details? Well, the details for this house mattered too, so the man showed Ezekiel all the details. After Ezekiel saw all the measuring and perfect details, suddenly there was a sound, a loud sound. It was the glory of God coming, and it sounded like the roar of rushing water. All the land began to shine, shine, shine with God's glory. Ezekiel fell down on his face. Then the shining glory of God entered through the east gate and started filling up the house. A wind came and lifted Ezekiel up high so that he could watch the whole house being filled up with God's glory. Every nook and cranny, every closet, every room, every corner. Then God said to Ezekiel, "This is the place of my throne, the place for me to stand and walk around, and the place where I will live with my people forever. I will not put up with any more trash talking, and I will not put up with any more idols and sin camping out right next door to my house. Ugh. Let them put an end to all that, and I will live among them forever." Ezekiel, go tell them. Tell the people about this house. Let them see how perfect and beautiful and holy it is, so that they will be ashamed of their sins. Then if they feel the shame of their sins, tell them every little detail you've seen. The measurements, the doors in, the doors out, the rules and laws. Write down all of this as they look on, so that they can be sure to know the design and follow the directions. And the law of this house and the whole mountain around it is absolute holiness, set apartness, otherness. The entire top of my mountain where my house is will be my most holy place. Holiness, yes, this is the law of my house. You may be wondering if anyone ever built this temple. What do you think? I'm not going to tell you all of the fun mysteries. But let's just say that this house has never been built with stones. Remember, there are two different worlds. The physical world, the things we see with our eyes and hear with our ears and touch with our hands. Then there is the unseen world, That's where God and his angels are. And it's also where Satan and his devils are. Everything God created on earth, in the beginning in the Garden of Eden, and also when God told people to build something like his temple, those things are just a shadow or a little miniature of something that is real in the unseen world. God made you with a body, soul, and spirit when you were in your mommy's tummy. Your spirit is the real you, the unseen world part of you. So one day, when you're old enough to understand, if you bow your knee to Jesus and surrender your life to him, then he puts his spirit inside of you. And that spirit will get to be in heaven one day, when heaven and earth merge together as one.